The black feathers on the penguin's back and the white feathers on the belly actually help to camouflage them. This fact and more await you in the Natureverse 4.7 as we look at the emperor penguin. How does an animal like the emperor penguin stay warm on the Antarctic's frozen sea ice? So, that's right. I need to say that the penguin doesn't actually live on the continent itself, but rather they form colonies on the frozen sea ice. They have 2 layers of feathers to keep them warm. They have a layer of blubber under the skin, a shorter beak than other species of penguin, and the shortness of the beak actually helps to eliminate or reduce heat loss. It doesn't eliminate it, it reduces it. They also have shorter flippers, and this too helps to reduce heat loss. When it comes to their feet contain special fats that protect the feet from freezing. They also have special claws that help them to grip the ice a little bit better. Now, emperor penguins are the largest of the 18 living penguin species. Emperor penguins also live the furthest south of any other penguin species. At the start of the breeding season, these penguins weigh around 40 kilograms or 80 pounds. Pretty good size for a bird. Their colonies are scattered around the Antarctic continent, and they are the only animal to mate during Antarctica's winter. In May, the female will lay her egg. With the egg laid, the female will then pass the egg to the male without the egg touching the ice. And if they manage that, then the male is ready to spend the next 9 weeks alone with his egg. Well, he won't really be alone, but we'll get to that later. During this time, he will lose 45% of his body weight. The egg's temperature, miraculously, will stay around 70 degrees thanks to the father's feathers. Emperor penguins have as many as 70 feathers per square inch. And this, along with their blubber, helps to keep the egg warm. Males are the only sex that incubates. But once the eggs hatch, both sexes will help take turns taking care of the chick. Now, during the time that incubation is going on, the females aren't actually there. They leave. They go off to feed. She will come back around August and then help the male. And they may travel as much as 1,000 kilometers or 66 miles to reach the ocean. Their dives typically last 3 to 6 minutes. And these birds may dive down to 250 meters or 820 feet in order to forage for food. They are going to be feeding on fish, krill, and squid, and they will eat 2 to 3 kilograms of food each day, or 4 to 6 pounds of food each day. Prior to the mating season and prior to molting, they will double their food intake to 6 kilograms of food or 13 pounds of food to help them put on weight. A chick will need about 42 kilograms or 92 pounds of food from each parent. These animals really do go through some insane conditions on the sea ice. They will deal with blizzards and some horrid windy conditions. I'm talking 200 mile I'm talking 200 kilometer per hour winds or 124 miles per hour winds. And it wouldn't surprise me if those winds get stronger than that. To deal with that, the birds will gather together in a huddle. And now this is a massive huddle of just male birds and their eggs. Now there are some major advantages to this. One of them being is that their heat is cut by 50% while they're in the huddle. These huddles are the only way that the males actually survive their incubation time. Oddly enough, within the huddle, the blubber lasts longer. And within the huddle, temperatures are actually warmer, around 24 degrees Celsius or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. That is crazy. And the animals take turns being on the outside of the huddle, and this is where we leave the penguin. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.